Hello Sunshine, this is Joy from Michigan in the US, and today I am going back to something that I used to do a lot when I first started, which is a swipe with silicone, which I have not done in a long time, but I really enjoy them. So I thought I would do that, and I had heard from one of my subscribers that she had a difficult time finding DecoArt Extreme Sheen 24K Gold. I also love the DecoArt Extreme Sheen Rose Gold. So I'm going to do a giveaway for these two, which by the way, I found at Hobby Lobby. You can get them online and they are 30% off through Saturday. So check that out if you want. If you want to enter my giveaway, I'm going to mail these to whoever wins. You just need to be a subscriber and you need to make a comment on this video. Any comment. So I've got these two. I will ship them out. Good luck. And we're going to move on. I had so much fun going to Hobby Lobby and picking up just different things that looked like fun to me, as well as some new canvases. I picked up this, which is a Catalyst Contour Brush. And it's got this lovely little variegated edge that I thought maybe this way or maybe this way could make some patterns in paint. I don't know that I'll use that today, but it was a fun purchase, so I thought I would share it with you. I also got this set of cups. There's 4 of them. They have markings on them for both milliliters and ounces, and I think they'll be reusable. The inside is nice and smooth. So I will probably use these for cup pours, and then I will leave the stick in, let it dry, and hopefully it will peel right out. We shall see, but that's my hope. I also picked up cups that are compostable. I don't know if that's how you say that word, but they compost. Not like plastic. So they feel like plastic, but they're made from plants. A little bit more planet friendly. I know in Australia they are getting rid of their plastic cups and only using cups like this. So I thought I would give those a try. I am going to try to see if I can reuse them as well. I'm not 100% convinced that'll work, but we'll try. So let's hop in. I have so many lovely colors today, guys, and hopefully this works out beautifully because I need something bright and uplifting today. So I have every color that's in a cup has 1 drop of silicone except for this one because I felt like it would be too much for this little cup. This is Folk Arts Color Shift in Purple Flash. I have a lot of metallics and a lot of like these specialty paints. I'm going to put that one on last because I have noticed it disappears quite a bit. So let's start with this beautiful Treasure Gold. Oh, I'm going to forget the name of it, which is a good thing I kept my bottles right here. Antique Copper. And it's very violet looking, but it's also got this gold look to it and a copper look. It's just gorgeous. So we're going to start just by kind of drizzling our paints on. You can do thick lines. If you go slower, you'll get a thicker line. If you go faster, you'll get a thinner line. And I'm just gonna kind of drizzle it everywhere. No rhyme or reason, just whatever feels right. All right. And this is one of those cups, so hopefully that will be reusable. I'm trying not to set them on the table because I've noticed my camera moves when I do that. All right, this next color looks really strange in this cup, but I know it's going to dry beautifully. This is Treasure Gold's Fire Opal plus just a little bit of titanium white because I feel like that's almost too deep for the other colors that I'm using. And it looks kind of pink, but I know it's going to dry, or I think it's going to dry very orange. That's what I'm hoping for. I really didn't mean to follow that line from the previous color, but that's okay. All right, apparently we're going to use all of this. I didn't mix a ton of it up, so that's okay. This cup would probably also be reusable. I generally just pitch them after one use, but maybe I will set this one aside and see how it dries. The reason I usually throw these out is when the cup is empty, I typically end up with, like, I scraped it out as much as I can. I don't know that there's enough paint for it to dry in there and then peel out easily because it's just all over. But we'll try it. Oh, you know what? We won't try it with this one. I lied. I'll try it on my next one. I don't do that ever with silicone because if you put silicone in this cup, you always want to only use paints that you put silicone. I'll still do it, but I'm gonna mark it so that I know that it had silicone in it. All right, we are going to use, this is kind of a combination of a couple different things. This is Golden's Iridescent Pearl, which I'm really excited to try in a lot of different pours and see what it does for me. But then I added a little bit of this Dragonfly glaze in the purples and blues. So it's very hard to mix because I'm mixing it with Floetrol. All my paints are mixed with Floetrol only, no water today. It's hard to tell when it's mixed all the way because it's white Floetrol with white paint, but I think we did okay. So I have a feeling we're going to use all of this as well, because I love when you do, so I'm thinking I will do balloon kisses potentially, and when you get that little bit of white in there, it just adds something extra special. Gives a very firefly fairy look. So this is, I have a couple pieces still in my Etsy shop that are this style that I did probably a year ago or so. So I guess that doesn't bode well if you are wanting to sell them, because I've held on to them for quite a while. This is Arteza's Pearl Electric Blue, which dries closer to that dark blue right there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but oh, it's just beautiful. It's beautiful. It goes on looking baby blue. It is not baby blue, guys. There's no baby blue in this color. And I'm almost out, so I'm gonna have to order some more because I just really loved this color, which is why I'm almost out, because I just keep using it. I'm trying to decide if I throw in some yellow. Yellow and blue can make ugliness, but you know what? I think just a bright spot of yellow here and there could be just what this needs. This is my goldenrod color. It is cadmium medium yellow hue plus cadmium orange hue plus purple. It says dioxazine purple, but I know I don't have that anymore. So a deep purple, like a violet. And, ooh, our gold. Let's definitely put some gold in there. This is that one that I'm giving away. So if you don't have this, if you'd like to get your hands on this and just experiment with it, hit that subscribe button and leave a comment, and I will enter you into the drawing. Oh, I should probably set a date for that too. So leave your comment by May 25th. I'm going to leave this one open for a bit. May 25th. After May 25th, any comments left will not be part of the drawing, because I will do the drawing on the 26th. I already put this color in. Why do I feel like I need more? I'm just going to add a few little lines. That's one of the beauties of this particular style of art, is you just kind of follow your own heart. Whatever makes you happy, that's what you do. So, okay. I am ready to swipe, I think. I'm going to swipe with Phthalo Blue mixed with silver and iridescent white, because my Phthalo Blue sometimes dries darker than I want. But first, we're just going to very gently tilt the paint. I want to cover my edges. There are definite holes on the canvas. I may have to add just a little bit of paint to cover those up. But I think we've probably got enough paint, so if I'm just really patient with my tilting, we might be okay. Just kind of going back and forth. Nice and slow. I am someone who tends to rush things, and there really is no need to rush. We've got plenty of time. The paint's not going to dry on us anytime, which is one of those benefits of your pouring medium. So Floetrol will add longevity to the dry time. I feel like I've got a bit much paint on. So this is more tilting than I would normally do. I'm just going to help this section right there. And I love the feeling of paint on my fingers. If you don't, this might not be the way that you want to do this, or throw some gloves on. I use like kitchen gloves, like the dishwashing gloves. Those work really well because you can wash them and reuse them. Sometimes I use that. Sometimes I use disposable gloves. Most of the time I don't use gloves at all. Okay, one more corner to go. I think this is going to be really pretty, guys. I hope so anyways. I've had a couple pieces lately that I really liked, and then as they dried, I liked them a little less and a little less. So I'm hoping this one is one that makes my heart happy. And someone else's too, because I can only keep so many paints. I'm already getting some absolutely gorgeous cells. I think this is just, oh, gonna fly out of my hands. It's so slippery. Okay. All right, I'm gonna set this down. I'm going to pause my, oh, I missed a corner, guys. I lied. I'm gonna get this last corner first, and then I'm gonna set it down, clean my hands, and find my swipe tool because I forgot to pull that out. It's been a while since I've used it. Ta-da! Okay. Oh, the gold in this is just gorgeous. I'm glad I threw that in. It's doing some really pretty things. Okay, guys. I'm going to pause this video. I'm going to clean up my mess, and then I will be back to swipe. Okay, I think you can see everything now. So let's do our swipe. I'm going to put my swipe color here. I'm going to swipe towards me. I'm going to use paper towel to swipe with. And as I mentioned earlier, this is phthalo blue plus iridescent white and silver. Iridescent silver fine. They're both golden colors. So going to make a little point so I can control how much paint comes out. I've got my paper towel ready to go. I'm going to run into my leg. All right, that's okay. We got this. We got this. All right. So I have squirted the end of my, actually I didn't squirt because I can't find my squirt bottle. Actually, I know where it is, but I didn't have time to run and get it. I just put some water along the very end of my paper towel, and then it kind of absorbs it up to the top of it. There's something on this side. Let's flip this around. Okay. So this is not going to quite do the whole thing. So let's do it towards the middle, and then we'll do 2 small swipes down. Nice and slow. I'm probably going much quicker than I need to. Okay. Get out of the way. And I have my little swipies. These are just cut up laminating sheets. I hope that blue dries darker than it looks right now. I'm not loving the colors I'm seeing, but it always dries better than what it looks like to begin with. So in my opinion, when the colors look not dark enough, I should say, then they'll deepen. Typically as it dries, they will deepen. Well, this swipe is not going well, guys. I'm gonna let it be though. So these colors look very muddy to me on the canvas, but I think we're gonna be okay. We do have some brown going on down here. I think this is what I'm going to have to let dry before I decide what I want to do. I am going to very gently see if I can, watching for where it's moving, because you don't want to completely alter your cells. I don't like all that blue down there, but we'll see what we can do with the balloon to fix that. All right, guys, I let that sit for about a half hour or so. Kids are home, they're doing well, all is well. I can come back to painting and not have to worry. I'm trying to get my paper towel stacked here the way I want it. Okay, so when you do balloon kisses, always make sure you have something handy to wipe the balloon off on. You want to wipe it in between each balloon kiss. And I think this is pretty, and I think it's going to dry beautifully, but it's still not quite giving me the vibe that I wanted. So watch for my next video. It may be something fairly similar. All right, let's see if this paint's ready to take a balloon kiss. I have not done this in so long that I have to admit it's a little bit intimidating. Thinking. this section here I just love, and I'm not sure I really want to disrupt it too much, but I am going to go close to it. And I'm sorry, because the view from above is not always the best for a balloon kiss. I'm even watching myself do this from the side so I can kind of tell where I'm placing my balloon. The harder you push, the bigger your balloon kiss is going to be, but it also could go all the way down to canvas, so be careful with that. Yeah, see, this is already falling in on itself, so that tells me that it's actually too soon for these balloon kisses. So this one has completely lost its shape and it just looks like a muddy mess. So that could be two things actually. It could be that it's too soon and the paint needs a little more time to absorb into the canvas, or it could be that there's just too much paint on the canvas to begin with. So maybe some of it's been absorbed, but not enough because there's so much paint on the canvas to begin with. So I'm gonna walk away. I'm gonna let this sit a little bit longer, and then I will come back and try again in about another 20 minutes. It's not super warm here today. On a warmer day, I typically wait less. On a cooler day, I need to wait more because it takes longer for that paint to begin to absorb. So I'm going to walk away. Hopefully I can salvage this when I come back to kiss this again. If not, then I will scrape it and we'll do idea number 2 that I had for similar colors. All right, it has been about another 20 minutes or so, and I'm really hoping that I didn't ruin this. So let's just try again. If at first you don't succeed, oh, not much paint down there. All the way down to canvas on that one. I am not going to touch that area again because I've done that before and I know how it ends and it's not pretty. Okay. I feel like there's just not much color right here. Must have had a big, yep, it's all purple. Maybe some of that gold will come through over there. I don't know, guys. This canvas might be a do-over. In theory, it should have worked. In actual practice, yeah, I'm pushing too hard. I'm getting all the way down to canvas on all of these. So, oh, I so wanted to see this one dry. But I'm not sure it's worth letting it dry, guys. My kisses are not going well. They're getting all blabby. All right. So this is my giveaway video and it's a flop. Sorry, guys. All right, well, I'm not gonna keep you guys watching forevermore. I'll still show you this one. I'm not even gonna switch my giveaway video to a different video. Now see, if I could get my flower to stay like that, my little kiss to stay like that, I think it would be okay, but I don't know. All right. I think I'm gonna give up on this one. I may do a real quick pour over this. We'll call it my don't give up pour. Okay, I'm gonna scrape this. I am gonna take a picture of this section right here just because it's really pretty. And we're gonna try again because I want something bright and beautiful and this just isn't doing it. So stay tuned. If you have hung out this long, thank you guys so much. I know this is gonna be a longer one, but I appreciate you hanging in there with me. I'll be right back. All right, my sweet people, I am back. I am using one of my, what I hope will be a reusable cup with the measurements on it. I am working on a 12 by 12 canvas, so I'll need 5 ounces, which is right there. I've already put some white in there. That's the leftover from the failed pour. I'm going to very quickly, maybe I'll set this here. going to very quickly layer my cup without talking, and hopefully I will be able to speed this part up since this video is already too long. This is a bigger cup than they recommend you using because the paint has to run all the way up this edge, but we may get a little bit of muddying, but I'm not gonna worry about it, and I'm just gonna go for it, guys, and hope that I don't get paint all over the room. Here we go. Oh, that worked out pretty good. I'm just gonna let the paint run down the sides a little bit. I hope this is bright and beautiful. Oh, goodness gracious, look at that. Okay. Oh my goodness, so pretty. Okay. Somewhere I saw a clump. There we go, got it. Yay. Okay. Let's just hit this with a little bit of heat. And let's go for it, guys. I'm gonna go in a circular motion. I am not worried about composition right now because I know you can't keep composition on a flip cup. Okay, I thought there was another clump there, but apparently I was wrong. I really didn't want to lose all that red, but alas, I did. I'm surprised that I don't have more cells than I do. But I think maybe more will pop up as we go. I still feel like there's a clump or a thicker paint or something in this. So I have been watching a lot of art videos lately. One of them that I've been watching is Fiona Art. And she has had the most beautiful flip cups lately. And then she does like a wrecked flip cup where she'll run a marble through it. And it's just so gloriously beautiful. And that's what I was hoping for. And she has like the brightest, most luscious colors that cover her canvas. And then there's my mess. I see a section that I'd really like to try to open up, but it's just not, it's not moving the way I want it to. So maybe I will let this rest for a minute. I am not going to make you guys sit through yet another repour. So this is it. What we get is what we get. This section over here, oh my goodness, guys, it's so pretty. I have no idea what you can see because I'm sure I've moved my canvas and my cups, and the tripod is all the way over past the paint. I don't know. Hopefully you guys can just bear with me. What a funny video to do a giveaway on. All right. So I'm going to leave this for about maybe 5 minutes. I'm going to hit it with some heat, and then I will come back to give you guys a close-up. I am so tempted to do like a swipe, or this section in here is so wonky. Do I leave it? Do I swipe it? And of course, I don't have anyone to answer me. I think I'm gonna leave it, guys. Okay, I'm gonna go wash my hands. I'm gonna let this sit for 5 minutes so those cells can finish developing. I'm gonna hit it with some heat, and then I will give you guys a close-up. There's some really cool things popping up, so I think I might be happy at the end with this one. Okay, guys, I was just gonna do the close-up, but there are some bits in here that are making me not love this. I'm trying not to get rid of anything that I know people have been unhappy with me for getting rid of before, but there was a little worm over here, and I'll show you in a close-up because I don't know what my camera's showing you guys right now. But there was a worm, and I kind of just ran my skewer through it to change it. I shouldn't call it a worm. It was just like a cell on a cell on a cell, so it looks like a worm. So we've got this here, which is, I don't know what, and this here. So I'm just going to run my skewer through, and I really hope you guys can see this. So I'm just trying to break up that boring line and replace it with something pretty without getting the colors too muddy. So this here, I don't like at all. Let that stick. I want something bigger than my skewer for this one. So we're just going to go through, and those colors will close back in over that bare canvas right there. They'll work their way back, so I'm not too worried about that. So I think I am gonna do the wrecked flip cup. Oh, that brought up a big chunk, I think. Right there, look at that. Need to find my tweezers. There we go. The heat will help bring up cells, and it will also pop any air bubbles you might have. So I've had this problem before. You would think I would know better than to keep doing the same thing over and over, but over here we've got canvas showing through, and that's because when I scraped my canvas, I should have rinsed it or waited for it to dry and then washed it. The silicone on the canvas is just repelling any water, which these are water-based paints, so there's lots of water, and so it leaves bare canvas or barely tinted canvas. But I'm going to live with it because I think it's okay. It's okay. So just trying to add some design, break up anything that I'm not loving, and see if I can replace it with something better. Over here, I think that worked out really, really well. It looks very pretty. I'm not so sure that I haven't just muddied the waters here, but what's done is done. Got some lovely little cells popping up over here. Oh, I so wish you guys could tell me what you think I should do. All right, I think what I need to do at this point is stop. I don't know if I like this one or not, but sometimes, I lied, I'm not gonna stop. Sometimes I walk away because I don't like it, and when I come back, I do. So here's hoping. All right, guys, leave me a comment if you want to be entered into the drawing for these two paints. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure you do that first, because that is a requirement for this giveaway. You have to be subscribed. You have to leave a comment. Good luck to all of you. Thank you so much for joining me on this much longer than anticipated video. And hopefully I will see you guys on the next one, and hopefully it won't be such a flop. Although I think we ended up with something decent.